My name is Abdullah Albaz. I'm system engineer at SoftTrend. I will be with you today. We'll talk about the latest solutions from Microsoft, and today we'll talk about Microsoft Intune. Our agenda today will be overview about Microsoft Intune and the benefits with this solution. Also, we'll talk about the enrollment methods provided by Microsoft Intune and the compliance policies and conditional access. Also, we'll talk about the device configuration profiles and how we can use it and why. Also, we'll talk about app protection policies and licensing at the end, we'll have open discussion for any question or any issues you have on your environment. First, you will talk about solution called Microsoft Endpoint Manager. Microsoft Endpoint Manager is a cloud solution which I can manage my endpoint. What is the meaning of endpoint? The endpoint is any device that the user can use to access his Microsoft services, whether it's cloud or on-premises. So here I mean any laptops or PCs or mobiles. The mobile can be Android or iOS or iPad system. Also, the PC or laptop can be Windows or Mac. So I can manage or secure all of these systems through Microsoft Intune. Firstly, we will talk about the history for this solution. In 1994, Microsoft launched a new product named System Management Server, which was intended for managing computers and laptops on your network. Then in 2007, Microsoft announced something called the System Center Family, which included five products, include the System Center Configuration Manager. And we used to use we used it to manage laptops and PCs and servers. Since the beginning of 2019, Microsoft has changed its name to Microsoft Configuration Manager or Microsoft Endpoint Configuration Manager, which is the on-premises solution that we all know. One of the tasks is performance is asset management. I can use asset management or through the asset management we can create an asset inventory for the software and the hardware you have in your network so that you can get reports on which hardware is present and which software has been installed in these devices. Uh, and also an important task like asset intelligence and software metering. You can use this tasks to provide you or your company with informations like which software has license and which doesn't. Or we also use it in something called change management. Uh, Through it, we can use also through it we can use application management. I can deploy software to my devices remotely through the SCCM server. And I can manage or deploy and monitor applications in my company, either push updates like security updates or quality updates. Also, I can make a compliance setting or like remote management for the internal devices that we have on our network. Uh, all we talk about is this was the SCCM that Microsoft created in 2007. At the same time, in 2010, Microsoft created something called Windows Intune. The main goal of this solution was to manage mobile phones, uh, Android and iOS. Then in 2014, Microsoft changed the name from Windows Intune to Microsoft Intune. And then in 2019, Microsoft make merge was made between the SCCM as on-premises solution and Microsoft Intune. The on-prem solution is dedicated to manage the devices like PCs or laptops, and Microsoft Intune is published to manage the mobiles, but now is merged under the name of Microsoft Endpoint Manager. So before we start, we should to explain the history and what is the meaning of Microsoft Endpoint Manager. Microsoft Endpoint Manager is equal to SCCM and Microsoft Intune. So what is the benefits I have with Microsoft Intune? Firstly, we will provide a good user experience for the end user. This always this our goal on any network. Also, you can use the MDM solution or MAM solution, mobile application management and mobile device management is already included on Microsoft Intune portal. Uh, at the end, as at the same time, we'll have the power or the control for all the devices as IT department because I should to have inventory and reporting and good control for my devices to achieve the required security level on my network. We can use the MDM mobile device management is working with the protocols and the APIs already exist in your operating system and use them to push the policies and control your device. Uh, Also, once I enroll the devices to Microsoft Intune, I can take a good inventory software for the applications installed or hardware for the hardware specs for these devices. Also, we need to achieve or meet the company security standard. As you know, sometimes you should to have standard or a certificate requirement should be achieved on your environment. From certificate triple C from Aramco or Sama. So with Microsoft Intune and the other benefits, we will talk about some of them today. We can achieve all of this requirement. Also, you can pre-configure some settings related to Wi-Fi, VPN, the endpoint protection. Also, give you capabilities to get good reports for any incidents happen with these devices. At the end, you can use this solution to wipe data if you lost any device or stole. And about the mobile application management, you can use it to deploy applications for your devices. or publish some applications as you need is forced or like option for the user, and we can make pre-configuration for the applications before the deployment. So you will deploy application with customized configuration related to your company. Also, you can use the features we will talk about it today to control the company data or the confidential data on Microsoft products or applications used with the end user mobiles. Also, the same with the MDM, we can wipe the data on the applications managed by your company. Also, as we know, is important thing to have good reporting and inventory for any incident happen with us. This is the Microsoft Intune uh, platform or the interface. On the left, this is the dashboard. On the left, you will find specific tabs for devices or apps or endpoint security. Also for the reports or the users. Now we will talk about the enrollment methods. What is the meaning of enrollment? Now I have devices on my network. I need to add these devices to my platform or my portal to be managed by the administrator. I have a lot of options with the enrollment with Microsoft Intune. I can make it manually because Microsoft Intune is direct integrated with Azure Active Directory. Azure Active Directory, if you don't know, I can use it to join my devices if I have devices work group and I don't have local Active Directory on my network. I can use the cloud Active Directory from Microsoft as Azure Active Directory or Entra ID. So once you join in device to Microsoft Azure Active Directory, I can configure automatic enrollment to add these devices also to Microsoft Intune at the same time. Or I can make it manually and enroll these devices to Microsoft Intune only. Or if you have already devices joined to local Active Directory, you can work with hybrid join using group policies to add devices you have on local Active Directory and sync them with Microsoft Intune. I have another options like if I have personal devices, I can only register these devices to Microsoft Intune. At the end is personal. I can take full control for this device. So I can use software is Intune Company Portal to register or enroll these devices with Microsoft Intune. Here we will see two options like a mobile. You should install Microsoft Company Portal and log in with your account. And from the admin center, we configure the requirement for this step. Like prepare the profile. Once the user login, he will get his profile and will be enrolled with Microsoft Intune. Or from Windows Server, you will open the settings and work or school accounts. And here you have two options. Option if you log in direct, your device or your laptop will be registered to Microsoft Intune, or you can choose to join the device to Azure Active Directory. Once you do it, this device will be managed from Microsoft Intune. Now we will talk about the compliance policies and what is the meaning of compliance policy and why I can use it. Compliance policy used if you have some conditions or requirement should to be on the devices before before the devices joined to your environment. As example, if the company should register or join or enroll the devices with the encryption or with complexity level for the password, I can make a condition to restrict any device to join or enrolled on my environment based on these conditions. As you can see here, this will be make like a health check health for this device. If the device achieves all the requirement, will be healthy. If not achieved, will be not safe to be enrolled on your environment. So, firstly, Microsoft Intune will check the device. If this device achieves the requirement, will be enrolled, or we can customize it based on your requirement or the technical requirement on your environment. This is the policy screenshot from the policy. As you can see here, this a lot of conditions you can make it related to decide the device health. You can make it based some properties for this device or system security related to password or the password length or the password type or based the disk if this device have BitLocker already enabled or not. If BitLocker not enabled, he can't to join or enrolled on your environment. Now we will talk about the conditional access. Why we use conditional access? Conditional access is used for restriction the login for the end users. How I can make it? You have a lot of options to control the login with conditional access based on location IP or the device status. If the device achieves the technical requirement based on the compliance policy or not. The device first should to have the or achieve the compliance policy requirement. After that, he can log into Microsoft service. I can use conditional access for any Microsoft service, cloud service I have, or based on the user is based on a group of users. I can customize it. Also, I can force the multi-factor authentication for some users or all the users from the conditional access or based the risk level. If this user have suspicious login or activity, this will give the user the action is based allow or block, or I can grant the access, and we will see it on the next example. As you can see here, we have some parameters should be achieved on this session, like the user or the location or the device platform, and the application used by the user. After that, you will check the conditional access policy is achieve this criteria will be allowed or can be force the multi-factor authentication or can block the access. Now we will see the configuration. As I mentioned before, I can enforce multi-factor authentication. Multi-factor authentication, I have three options with Microsoft 365. First option is to enable the default security. Default security will force the multi-factor authentication for all the users on your environment. Optional will give the user exception for 14 days. After that, the multi-factor authentication will be forced. The second solution to enable multi-factor authentication manually for each user, and the third option to use conditional access. This is the settings included with the conditional access. On the first slide, first screen, you will set the condition or the criteria you need, like a user or the resources the user will access, or the network location, or you can make conditions like what is the platform or the location for this user. You can make like trust IP or trust subnet for your internal network, and any user can try to access the Microsoft service from his personal device or outside your network. The session will be blocked. Now we'll talk about the configuration profiles. Uh, as we know, we have group policies on our local Active Directory. With Microsoft Intune, give me a feature called configuration profiles. Is like a replacement for the group policies. It include I think 70, 100 from the group policy settings you have on your local Active Directory. And I have two types from the configuration profiles. First one is settings catalog or templates. The difference between the setting catalogs or the templates. Templates is a predefined configuration or category. As you can see here, is like endpoint protection or Wi-Fi VPN. You will select this category and will give you all the available settings with this category, like in details VPN and Wi-Fi and wired network. You can set like SSID, the name of the SSID and the password, so the user he can connect directly to the Wi-Fi, and this will make the environment easy, and the control is more easy for your network. And the second type is customized, like the group policy. You know, some settings, some required setting. You should to search for it and select the required setting, and you will have an option to customize this settings. So now we will talk about another feature is called app protection policies. App protection policies is related to mobile application management or the mobile application control. I can make control on the applications like Microsoft 365 application. I need to restrict the user from copy or send the company data or the corporate data from Microsoft apps uh, to like local storage, or send this data external to in another one. So I can make like isolation for the Microsoft platform and restrict the user from transfer this data from Microsoft apps or our managed apps to my to any additional channel. As you can see here, you have option for Microsoft feature is app protection policies for iOS and iPad. The other option is Android, and also have compatibility with Windows 10, but you can use it with Edge browser only. So we will block the login from any browser and allow only Edge to use these features with Windows. Now we'll talk about the licensing. How I can use Microsoft Intune. Microsoft Intune included with the below plans. You can take it from Microsoft 365 E5 and E3, and Mobility and Security E5 and E3, and Business Premium is a good opportunity if your renewal will be soon. You can upgrade your plan from basic to basic or standard to Microsoft Business Premium. Also included on F1 and F3 and G5 and G3 or Microsoft Intune for education. But as we know, Microsoft 365 is a lot of services. You have license for each service. So if we talk about the Exchange, we have Exchange plans, and if we talk about OneDrive, we have OneDrive plans. So also if we talk about Microsoft Intune, we have Microsoft Intune plans as add-on. But here we talk about the bundles or the business packages include Microsoft Intune. At the end, Microsoft transfer or upgrade your environment from the traditional organization used System Center Configuration Manager and group policies and the local Active Directory to a new cloud solution. Is work with Microsoft Intune and Azure Active Directory. And you can use features like Azure Information Protection is related to secure the data come outside your environment. You can make any attachment open with the required any attachment required authentication. Also, you can give authorization for each user based on your technical requirement. So some users can log in to this attachment and read and write, and the other users can only read and block print and the other options included with Azure Information Protection. Thank you for your time, and this time for question. If you have any question, just type on the chat, or you can take your mic.
Hi, Ahmad.
Thank
Thank
you,
you for
Abdullah. I
the.
just allowed the mics for the attendees so you can open it and ask your questions.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you?
Thank you, Ahmad. It was wonderful session. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing good
Thank
too.
you. Thank you.
Yeah. So I just have one question related to the enrollment methods. Okay. So there are different types of enrollment, and let's say our organization is on-prem hybrid join. Okay. It's a hybrid identity. Okay. And we want to move to Microsoft Intune. So how should we plan?
Okay, firstly, we need to sync the users between your Microsoft 365 and your local Active Directory.
Yeah,
So,
it's
so
hybrid identity.
already,
So it's
okay, you
already
have
syncing. Yeah,
their
yeah,
sync already configured, right?
yeah.
The additional steps is to configure the requirement for the enrollment is related to group policy. I can
Hmm.
share with you the steps like group policy. You can configure it on your local Active Directory.
Yeah, I have
Once
seen that group policy object option, but the concern is there are different types of enrollment types, right? One is like Azure AD join, and other one is Azure AD registered, and one is like
yes,
hybrid, right?
yes,
So
for your environment, if you configure
yeah,
this group policy,
yeah,
I can share with you the required steps. The registered devices or the computers included on your local Active Directory will be
yeah.
synced with Microsoft Intune, and you will have option to see these devices on Microsoft Intune.
Okay, so when we onboard the devices, it would be I think hybrid join. It will show as hybrid join in Microsoft Entra ID.
Yes, any device have the enrollment type.
Hmm.
Some devices will be personal, some devices will be corporate or register to
Hmm.
Microsoft, or another devices will be joined or hybrid join.
Okay, okay.
Just type your email on the chat, and I will send you the steps and the additional steps for to achieve this requirement.
Sure, I sent you the chat. And
Okay.
another question I have is, like with the Microsoft, we can achieve the Windows patch updates, right? So
Yes.
is there feasibility to update the third-party application patches like Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, or any other third-party apps?
You have option for this deployment, but you should to have package MSI, I think, and add it to the policy, and he
Mhm.
will push the new policy. He can detect the available if you talk like WSUS or
Yeah, I know that process
auto.
because
Yes,
it should be as simple as Windows updates rings, right? So there are something called Windows update
uh,
rings where it will
yes,
automatically updates on a monthly
yes.
basis. So there is
Because
no
it's
such.
Microsoft product, because it's
Mhm.
Microsoft product. With the third party, you should to install from your side the new version, and you can
Mhm.
push the new version for the users.
So it would be like every time when we have a new update, we have to create a new package from the app deployment and deploy it.
Yes, yes, it's different between WSUS. I think the WSUS is detect by itself. He will detect the updates and push it automatically.
Okay, but
But we don't
I
have this
heard
option.
like Microsoft has the new feature in Intune where they provides third-party app deployment, app updates in add-on license, something called Microsoft Suite, something like that.
Okay. Uh, this is a new policy or another or old one?
Yeah, it's a new feature in Intune, I think. I was seeing in last week in the Microsoft blog where we can purchase the add-on license for updating the third-party apps.
Okay, can you share with me the license name and I will check and confirm with you if we have any updates about this point.
Sure. That's all. Thanks for answering my question and your time. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. Any question? Anyone have any question? Just type in chat or You can unmute your mic. You have this option now.
And and Amal, I think would like to share with you a promotion at the end of the webinar for the attendees. Amal is Microsoft product owner. She's going to be sharing a promotion with you.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for attending our webinar. We have a special promotion for our attendees. If you need to try the Intune features, you can take try for 1 month for free after joining making account on our marketplace. Also, you have 15 discount on any annual subscription, including Intune features like business premium plan. I will share the promotion. Ahmed already sharing. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Amal, product owner, Microsoft. Thank you, Abdullah, system engineer. It was really a nice lecture, and I hope that you find it good. We're looking forward to see you on our upcoming webinars, workshops as well. And I would like to highlight something else. We're going to be having on the 30th of that month, Microsoft Azure with engineer Zuaida, technology consultant, and he's based at the moment in KSA. So even if you need something after that, you can have like deployment services or anything, you can ask Zuaida on our next webinar on the 30th of September. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Abdullah and Amal. Thank you for your time. And we're going to send you the recording as soon as it's ready, and you're going to find it as well on our YouTube channel page. Thank you.